Hey, chat. Just, I'm setting a couple things up. It'll be like a couple minutes. Ugh. Okay. Should pay Ben a visit. I mean, with the election coming up and everything, it's probably a good idea, right? It's only in a couple days now. Whatever. We need to talk through some things. Oh. Here we go. Hello?
Oh, hello, Mace. This is... Got that wrong, didn't I?
Yeah,
I get that wrong every, 5 seconds, believe me. Got it wrong, a few days ago with Mace, actually.
You were talking to Mace a few days ago.
Yes, I was. I saw you watching. Did you donate these turtle eggs? Did you do this?
Why would I do it? Why would I do that?
I don't know, I mean... Maybe like a gift? I don't
know. Me give you a gift.
Oh. Well, don't you like these? Look at them.
It's a turtle.
Yes, it is. This one, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna name them yet, but I think I'm gonna name one of them, Alia or something. Just a little thing. I mean,
Okay.
oh.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why?
Well, I mean, history is important, right? And, well, I mean, they were my friends too, and, I guess, short of making a grave, I can at least, have stuff like this. Now, you know what? Actually, I might even name a turtle after you, since you're technically dead.
I'm right here!
You're technically not... neither am I, technically. Well, I mean, technically I am. Same bones.
Literally the same thing.
Well, either way, I imagine you didn't come over here just to see the turtles hatch.
No, that's not why I'm here.
Why are you here?
Because the election's in a few days?
Yeah, I know.
Don't you think we need to go over some things before, the debates and the voting?
Well, don't escape, little guy. Oh, yeah, I know we need to go over some stuff, but...
Can you stop getting distracted for 5 seconds?
It's pretty obvious you're gonna win at this point, isn't it? That or the horse.
That doesn't mean we don't still have to talk through the events of the election.
Right. Oh, look at him. He's warm. Oh, I'm sorry. He's warming up his brother. Uh, so what is it? What are the events that you wanted to discuss about this whole situation?
Come with me. Okay? We'll talk on the way there.
All right. Hopefully those little guys will be all right while I'm gone.
They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah, but if you had little, I don't know, what animal do you like? Do you even like an animal? I don't know if you have that in you. No offense, it's just, I mean, I
Dogs.
imagine dogs?
You
Fair
haven't
enough.
seen my dog?
Oh,
Really?
right. I forgot. You have a dog right next to Gorefield, too.
Yeah, speaking of which, get your cat off my bed, please.
Oh, he likes it there, though.
I don't care.
Hmm. So I'm assuming we're heading to the base? I mean, there's not
What?
much else in this direction. What?
What?
The the base.
Yeah, okay.
What did you think I said?
Nothing, I misheard you.
I'm just now figuring out things that you could have misheard that for. Let's just keep going.
Look, I don't want any shady business over here, okay?
I do have some good news and some bad news. But let's not discuss that until we get the election stuff down.
No, that's... don't you think that's something I should be aware of?
It is, but I have a plan to get us out of it.
I really don't trust your plans. Can you just tell me what's going on?
Okay, so remember how I was talking to Creeper the other day?
Yes, I do. I was literally
Uh,
there.
yeah, so like, he might be building something to contain you, but that's like a whole other can of worms, This isn't my fault. This is not my fault in the slightest. Listen, listen, if you do get contained, as the president, I can pardon you from your crimes. Or, well, I mean, you could have done it.
Are you kidding me, Ben?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You know what? I had a plan to deal with him anyway.
Alright. Well, I mean, he seems like a nice guy. I don't think we need to fight him if we just get him on our side. He seems nice
Clearly, you
enough.
don't. He's not. He's not with us. Please
He
get
might be
your
with the right
cat off my
persuasion.
bed.
Aww. Alright, come on, Gorefield. Get off the bed. You can just stand at the foot of the bed.
I don't want your cat anywhere near my bed.
He can just stand there. He's not on the bed. He's not hurting anyone, is he? And we're just gonna move the cat. We're just gonna move the cat, yeah. Alright, come on, Gorefield. Don't get anywhere close to the door. I don't want you ending up like what happened to the last one. He'll be in the corner there.
Look, I have to work on something. Can you take a moment?
Alright. I So you're like a prankster. You're a pretty funny guy. I didn't know you
What?
could have humor. I mean, like, you're like, did Blanks write this or something? Or someone?
Blanks hasn't been in that room. The only two people have been in and out of there are me and you.
So you wrote this.
Yeah.
And you're apologizing.
Not something I'm proud of.
Yo, that's well, I mean, I'm proud of you, you know. Hey, if you know what, we can call this whole thing off and you know what, we can just make everything better, you know. We can just go back to everything how it was, and I'm sure that everyone will be forgiving of us if we just sort of, apologize and admit to what we did. So, we're not there yet. We're not. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. You know what? We're not there.
There isn't gonna be a yet. Do you have any idea how hard and how long I've been working for this?
Um. Well, I was observing you, or he was observing you, so I'm assuming it was a few centuries. Yeah. That was a bad idea to ask. Well, I thank you for the apology, and maybe if we want to maybe repent. No, I'm not saying we have to. We don't have to repent at all. It's an option. Or option B. I can go into the room. I can go into the room and do you would you like some potatoes? Is that what you want?
No.
No potatoes. Got it.
Look, I left you supplies in there for the election. Okay, just take them out.
All right. I'll shove them into an under chest for now.
Now, let's just forget you said any of that. Am I right?
I mean, there's no need to forget about it.
I want to forget most of the things you've said.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've said some pretty dumb stuff. I don't think all of it's worthless.
Well, if all of it was, you wouldn't still be here, so at least you got a point there.
Yeah, I mean, at least. Now, which one of you had the idea for, or which one of us had the idea for this election thing? Was it you or me? Oh, wait, it was me. Yeah, it was me. Huh. So, I mean, you know, I'm. Oh, hi, Gorefield. How are you doing? So, your apology. Let's discuss that for a moment because honestly, I'm a little confused.
What else is there to discuss, okay? Look.
Okay, but I'm more confused as to what led up to this certain set of circumstances. Because I mean, again, you're literally willing to bash me. Well, I mean, I don't know. Swords don't really bash as well as axes do. Speaking of which, are you looking for the Cadillac still?
It's not called the Cadillacs! Oh my god!
Me and a few other founders back in the day used to call it the Cadillacs. I thought it was funny.
It's not called the Cadillacs.
Oh, come on, Malachi. Live for once in your life. just call it the Cadillacs, dude. Come on. Go on. Okay, not the Cadillacs, not the Cadillacs. Good to know, good to know. I will not be referring to it as the Cadillacs for the most part. So what led to this whole apology thing? Because again, you're pretty willing to pull out a weapon to intimidate me a bit. So I mean, you know.
It was a lot of things, okay?
So let's discuss those things. I'm genuinely curious.
Read your log?
Okay, you read my log. A bit of a snoop, but I guess if you forgive me, then I guess that's all right. So I guess you understand a lot now about everything that happened after.
A bit.
Yeah. Oh, right. I do have some news about that. You didn't clean up your mess entirely, apparently.
What do you mean?
According to Creeper, there may be a few more who slipped through the cracks and are still living.
I'm just gonna cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah. I don't know how they'd feel about me selling them out. Feels wrong.
You're working with me. If you have any information, spill it.
I don't. Not at the moment.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. The only information I have is about what Creeper might be building to contain you. Would you want that information? You can ask.
Do you think I want that information? Of course I do.
Okay, well, alright. From what I know, the plan consists mainly of a rather large maze. We're talking some real big stuff, perhaps 40 by 40. Something to keep you disoriented. It's going to be a visitation deck and a way to smuggle in objects. So if I could provide you with an ender chest, maybe you can get your way out.
That's assuming they can even get me in there in the first place. There's no way he's working. There's no way he's working alone.
There's no way. I believe he's gotten back to Mace. It would be pointless unless he got Mace to turn again.
Look. I don't think Mace is gonna be a problem for me.
And why is that?
We had a little bit of a falling out the other day.
Well, listen. What I suggest you do is maybe store away some armor, equipment in an ender chest, and hopefully I can get that ender chest to you while you're in jail. Just quick enough for you to be able to...
That's assuming I even end up in there in the first place. Do you have any idea how hard it would be to get me in there?
Yes, I have an idea, but if they somehow manage it, there's no way you're escaping. Not without external help.
Then you're that external help.
Yes, I am. So I need you to prepare, maybe put some materials in an ender chest so I could slip one by, get you one.
What do I currently have?
Pickaxe, armor, tools, anything you could spare. I really don't like that horse candidate we're up against.
Neither do I, but there's nothing we can do about that. I'm also not letting you touch the horse. You can't... Don't do anything to the horse.
Fine, I won't assassinate the horse. I mean, listen, I'm not like a murderer or anything. You took the unlike you right out of my mouth. You knew that I was going to say something like that.
You're predictable.
Yeah, I am. I'm predictably making stupid mistakes. That's pretty common. And you know, I'll be one to admit, stupid mistake number one was even interfering. You know, I mean, if I just didn't interfere with the other founders just getting murdered, you think he would have just chilled out if I just like chilled, just didn't interfere at all?
You would probably have lived. You honestly probably would have lived.
I guess that means I should always just not speak up. Creeper was mentioning something about that, though. He said that I had the loyalty of a snake, and that I never deserved to be a founder. That's one. So yeah, I mean, I was a little thoroughly insulted a few days ago, but you know, other than that,
well, he's not wrong.
Oh, hush. I mean, I'm the only one with brains big enough to actually be alive by siding with you. If the others were smart, they would have, you know, helped you. And maybe some of my friends would still be alive.
They weren't anyone's friends, okay?
I mean, they were mine. Just, they didn't really... they weren't really that great with their views, I suppose.
Understatement of the century.
You mean several centuries? Creeper also told me something. apparently, now I don't know if you know this, but there was a technological regression while we were gone. Crazy, right?
Take a look around. Like, how did you not notice that earlier?
Oh, come on. Just a bit of sarcasm, Malachi. But, yeah. Maybe one day I can help bring the world back up to speed. That'd be fun.
You do realize the whole point is, like, there's not gonna be anyone left, right?
Not gonna be anyone left. What do you mean by that?
The plan, the axe, the same plan I've had for...
You're going to kill everyone?
I'm picking up where I left off.
I thought you were just gonna wipe out the people who related to the founders, not everyone. It's a little extreme, isn't it? I mean, at least with your previous plan, it wasn't going to be everyone, and there'd still be some people left to have unity with. You know, I mean,
I'm just getting rid of the problems.
So everyone's a problem.
Most people are.
Well, then what's the point of leaving anyone left if you're gonna kill everyone, you know? How are my little turtles doing?
Shut up about the turtles!
Well, Vio always wanted them.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I mean, if what you want is unity among everyone, what's the point of having unity if there's no one left to enjoy it?
I'm not saying there'd be no one left, just not many.
What's the point of unity if there's barely anyone left to enjoy it? I mean, I suppose what you believe is a bit different in mine, that, again, you view life as, yeah, you view life as valuable, but, I mean, you sort of are like, well, if it's harming others, then I'd rather have the majority slain to save the minority. You've got good intentions. But I know you could do so much better.
Sorry, I'm thinking this whole time about the containment issue.
Oh yeah, the containment issue.
Like I said, I don't think Mace is going to be an issue.
But if he is, you want that
There's
backup plan.
there's not even an if, buddy. Do you have any idea what happened?
I don't know. Just listen. If you get captured and I can't help you because you didn't put your stuff in an ender chest like I told you to, that's
I'm
not
no
my
idiot.
fault.
I'm putting my stuff in an ender chest.
All right, then I'll slip one through to you past security once we're done. And
I'm
then
just saying, Mace is not going to be a problem. Take one look at me right now. Tell me what's different.
The eyes.
No, what are you talking about?
I thought your eyes were blue for some reason. Let me see. Well, you've got a fancy suit. That's a good one.
It's for the election.
Hey, where'd the rest of your antler thing go?
There we go. See,
you didn't break your own antler, did you? Well, that's not yours, but you didn't use that to threaten Mace, did you?
Oh, that's exactly what I did.
You're playing with fire. I'm just gonna say something right now. Most people don't like to lie down as easily as I did. Just try to be careful. You know, I mean, he's more powerful than you and me, so
What's he gonna do? He's terrified. He's not doing anything. He's not getting in my way.
Well, I know that he's more powerful than both of us because he has something that you want, apparently.
True.
What is it that he has?
It's not my business to tell you that yet.
Well, I suppose I've already pushed the bar on how much you trust me lately. But
yeah, I caught you talking to Creeper being all buddy-buddy the other day.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm not completely, committed to murdering everyone.
The deal was, this has always been the deal, okay? There's no backing out for you. And I don't take too kindly to traitors.
I know. I'm not gonna back out. I'm not that stupid. I just, don't you think we're going a little overboard?
Are you kidding me? Overboard? Overboard?
Everyone's already dead. You got what you wanted. The founders are dead, except for me and maybe a handful, but how long are you gonna perpetuate this, huh?
As long as I have to.
Until they stop coming back.
Exactly.
It's not how this works. We're gonna keep coming back until you stop. Take me, for example. I came back.
I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that they are gone. They don't come back. And once that whole thing's over, then we can finally have peace.
I suppose I'm just worried about where my place is in your peace.
I think you already know the answer to that, considering you went through the room in the basement.
So you're still on that plan?
You haven't shown me anything to make me change my mind.
Well, it's not like I'll be breaking you out of jail in a few weeks. It's not like I'm the whole reason you're going to be getting into power because I shot the previous president in the face.
I don't owe you anything. You're literally nothing but a joke without a punchline, Ben.
That may be true, but Vio wasn't.
And Vio's dead.
Kind of. But not quite. He's sort of... It's the difference between a computer simulation of a turtle and a real turtle. The computer simulation of the turtle...
You and your turtles, oh my god!
Well, what else, what, you want me to say literally anything else that's sentient? Alright. A computer simulation of a dog, because you like dogs apparently. Computer simulation of a dog versus a real dog. The computer simulation of the dog doesn't know it's a dog. Doesn't know that it's a computer simulation of a dog. That's my situation. I didn't know I was a simulation of Vio until it's faced with the actual dog. Then it realizes. But then it adapts to what that dog was like. Just wish you'd respect that. But I know it's not going to happen.
Look. Alright, this is just... I'm sorry, okay? I get it.
I know, but... I know you're sorry, but... Can't that change anything? Or anything at all? Or is that just a comforting lie that you forgive me? Because if
Do
your
you want
plan
me
is,
to do you want me to be 100% honest with you?
yeah,
Okay. This is going to be kind of hard to say. I want to try and make things better.
I know you do. That's why you're doing all this. That's why you've always done all this.
But
You have good intentions.
not just with this. Okay? Me and you. I want to make things better.
Well, for starters, you could try not killing me. That'd be cool.
I haven't killed you yet.
But you literally just said that my place in the end of this is dead.
Well, yeah, that's the plan. Unless you manage to change my mind.
You managed to say so much and mean so little, and that's impressive to me.
You want me to speed up the process?
No. I'm just saying, if you're gonna forgive a person, right, you don't kill them when you're done with them. That is literally the least forgiving thing to do.
At the moment, all you are to me is an object, okay? I'm just using you to get what I need. And until you
Well, I
can
mean,
prove to me that you're more than that, I'm not gonna respect you.
so that forgiveness was basically useless, wasn't it? And
I
forgive
wouldn't
me for
say
what?
so.
I didn't do anything to you. I didn't bash your head in and leave you to drown underwater. I didn't. But you did that to me. If anything,
Shut
I should have
up.
done it.
You know exactly why I did that.
I know why you did, but if I really wanted to kill you, I'd have come back by now with a small army.
But you're
Instead,
scared.
of what?
You're just like Mace. You really are.
You think I'm scared of you?
I can hear it in the way you talk.
No, that's not what I'm afraid of. It relates to you, of course, but I'm not afraid
Are
of
you
you
sure
yourself.
about that?
Hmm. I'm rather sure, but I don't know. I'm more afraid of the fact that, well, you never had any attachments to anyone back then. You killed them all. You got that done. But me, I mean, I never got to live my life the way I wanted to, and it's too late now.
You're literally right here, standing over a pool that's got turtles in it.
The turtles are nice, and I like them, but that's not what I wanted out of life. I wanted to make friends with the founders, and what was left of us were all killed. So,
Well, we don't always get what we want.
but you got what you wanted. Isn't that enough for you?
I never got what I wanted.
You did. They're done. It's over. They're dead. Doesn't that register for you?
It's never gonna be over.
Exactly. So why even try if it's not going to end?
All you do is give up.
I know when to pick my battles.
As do I.
You rely on sheer brute force to win your fights. I
Well,
don't.
yeah, when you're me, that works out.
It won't work out if you're trying to snuff out the remainders of the founders.
You sure about that? Because, I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. If I was able to do this, I'm pretty sure, shutting down the reincarnation cycle entirely wouldn't be too big of an issue.
The question isn't of if you're able to do this or not. The question is how many times do you think you can keep doing this?
I can keep going forever if I have to.
That's what they all say, but there has to be a point where you get bored of this repetitive game.
It's been hundreds of years.
And you're just starting back now. But this is your first time back. How many more times do you think it'll take before you just get bored of this whole thing?
You genuinely think, after everything, that I'm just gonna get bored?
Yes. Because think about it for a moment. It was yes, they are reincarnations of the founders, but it was only the founders themselves that disagreed with you. And if they're subservient, then what's the point in hunting them down? It's more trouble than it's worth if they're not going to fight you.
If they're not gonna fight, then that just makes my job easier.
To kill them.
You can come with me if you want. I'm just doing a couple things. Some preparations.
For the election?
Yeah, what else?
I don't know. Maybe your jail sentence once Creeper gets a hold of you?
Yeah, as if I'm gonna let that happen. Did I tell you, the plan for all this? For him?
What's the plan for him?
Creeper, he's smart. You know, it's a blessing and a curse. Right now, I mean, it's worse for me just because he refuses to side with me. So, what do you do if you got someone who's a threat, who could potentially ruin everything? You get rid of him.
Or you could talk to him.
Talk to him. Wow.
You know, like I have tried to do. Actually, you're right. That didn't actually get me anywhere.
Yeah, talking doesn't get you anywhere.
So what, you're just gonna kill him?
Public execution.
Public execution for what?
Frame him for treason.
Actually, that might work with the maze. I've heard they've begun base construction, but I have no idea on the location at the moment.
I'd like to know who they is. Who are you referring to?
Creeper, and if, according to my theories, Mace.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do a little more convincing then.
They say this thing is going to be built out of obsidian, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of obsidian, so...
Taking a step in your house for a moment.
Just to, yeah, let them calm down.
Yeah.
No, Barry. No, Barry. I like to call them berries. So, either way, once all the smoke clears, I just have one question for you.
What?
All this, you know, can't you just try to talk to people? Like...
Talking never got me anywhere.
So try again. These aren't the same people.
I'm aware they're not the same people. But even now, talking hasn't gotten me anywhere.
Well, you're talking with me, and we're having a conversation, and we're going places. I mean, whether those places are good or bad places is up to you at this rate, but we're going places, Malachi.
Talking's not gonna help.
I know, but talking can help sort of alleviate pressure, you know? I forgive you. I know you never meant to do what you did. I mean, it was probably my fault that I made you think that I was going to kill you, so I forgive you for that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there's another bonk on the back of the head. It's like every time we talk about this, you always have to slap me on the back of the head just to rub it in a bit.
That's fun.
Yeah, what if I just like slapped you on the chest where you were stabbed or something, huh? Not as fun.
It was more
Also, I'd be
stomach
dead.
area, but yeah.
Yo, we have like a little. Yo, what if that was like a founder initiation ritual? You just bonk me on the back of the head with something, and then I just slap you in the stomach. Death gang.
No! You're so stupid.
I'm just trying to have a little fun before everything falls apart, I suppose. Well, before you push everything to its edge again.
Just threw my sword somewhere. Hold on. Alright. Back in lore, back in lore. Alright. Look, I don't know what you mean by...
Pushing everything to its edge?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, are you implying I did something wrong?
I'm not implying you did anything wrong. I'm just implying that you're the reason that everything is the way it is now.
What do you mean by is the way it is?
Well, Malachi, I mean, think about it like this. When everything was us, founders, there were the technological wonders of the world. There were things that kept people fed. There were things that kept people safe. There were things that made people happy. And we were on our way to advancing that technology and making people's lives better. But unfortunately, when the last founders died, the world entered a technological regression. So,
So what,
I mean,
you're
if we
just saying
did...
that's my fault? Because I really don't care.
It really kind of is, but it's sort of, okay, yeah, okay, why can't you just accept things?
Except
But,
what? The fact that you're like, oh, you did this is all your fault.
well, am I wrong?
Yeah,
If you
because I've
didn't,
never been in the wrong.
you've never been in the wrong.
No.
I'm starting to think you have a bit of a hero complex, Malachi.
What are you talking about?
Just like, you don't really see the things that, you cause, like the fact that the world literally regressed 500 years. The fact that people are now
And?
starving and dying. You
Okay.
wanted you literally wanted unity, but this is like bad. There are like wars and stuff again. We were in the most peaceful age of history ever.
Look, I never did anything, okay? That's not my problem.
You murdered them.
Say it again.
Sorry, sir. I just hope you realize one day that things could have been better.
I'm here to make things better, okay?
Alright. Just for the sake of all of us, I hope you're being sincere with that.
When have I not been sincere with it?
Or, well, you mean good by everyone's standards because, well, your definition of good is... I don't know.
No, keep going.
Your definition of good is good to what you believe it is, not to the general public. You wanted unity, and this is sort of... So you know how... Okay, let me explain it in this way. So you know in those old movies, when the main character, or, well, the movies that were around when we were alive, movies stopped being a thing. 300 years ago. They lost that 200 years ago. Now, remember how there used to be like genies and stuff, and they'd grant you a wish, but they always used to be the most annoying, like, disfigurations of the wish. Like, they'd take your words and they'd kind of make it a negative. Like, if you wanted crab legs, they'd make you have the legs of a crab. Those also went extinct, but no matter. It's sort of like with you, you're like, okay, well, my wish is for unity. Got it. If there's no one left to, brawl it out with each other, then there's unity. We'll just kill everyone. And
Yeah, because that's
ironically,
not wrong.
I mean, yes, it isn't. By definition, that's not wrong, but I mean, that's not really the best way to do it. I mean, you could. Oh boy, here we go again.
I've
A lot
never
of things.
been wrong, okay?
Everyone's wrong at some point.
Not me.
So you've never been wrong in your life.
Nope. Name
As a
one
child,
time.
you were always 100% right
I've never been wrong.
in anything.
No, name a time I've been wrong, Ben.
All right, so I mean, you've never goofed up on a math problem
Not that I can
because,
remember.
right, you were the brightest of us. Well, I suppose perfection is in the eye of the beholder, and to you, you're your own beholder. So perfection is what you make of
My view's the only right one here.
it. Oh, that makes me anxious about when you'll be president, dear God. Promise me we won't, politically suppress anyone.
You do
Your
realize that
silence tells me we're
you
gonna
do
politically
realize I'm
suppress
aiming
people.
for a dictatorship, right?
Yeah. I just realized that. I really just realized that. I mean, I feel like if people knew this whole situation, I think they'd vote for the horse. What's the horse gonna do? I mean, yeah, come on, the horse is funny. Who let him in the race? Who put him
Who let you
in?
in the race?
You!
No!
I mean, kind of.
How did how did I
Remember our deal and the fact that I would rather help than be a hindrance? I'm not that much of a hindrance.
You're so much more of a pain to work with. I could have just killed you and it probably would have been easier.
You could have, but then you wouldn't have known of Creeper's plan and you would have been likely successfully imprisoned.
Now that I think about it, now that I have that information, what do I need you for?
You need me to complete the operation of delivering you the material.
But I could have anyone do that. I could have Blanks do that.
Yes, but I believe Creeper knows about blanks. He
I don't
won't
think
allow
anyone
blanks.
I don't think anyone knows about them.
Well,
So what do I need you for?
you. It's a good question, I suppose. Well,
I'm
you don't
curious.
necessarily.
What do I need you for? Prove your worth.
What do you want me to do?
Why should I keep you around? Why shouldn't I just, you know?
Because I'm not gonna fight you anymore. I'm not gonna.
That just makes my job easier.
Yes, but you. Can I ask you something?
What?
What did you apologize to me for in that note?
It's not important.
It is. What is it that you wanted to apologize for?
It doesn't matter.
Is it what you did?
I said it doesn't matter, Ben.
I suppose you're right. But in the end, none of this matters. You'll go on to kill another generation of founders, and I'll go on coming back, being your assistant every time.
Then it wouldn't matter if I just.
I suppose it wouldn't, but I mean, you apologized, and I thought you'd keep it. I mean, we're alone now. We're all that's left, Malachi. And
Good.
if you'll be alone, that's what makes me scared. That's what I'm scared of. I mean, that's why I was trying to tell Creeper not to do this, because I still think you can be good. Or, well, you believe you're doing good.
Yeah, I haven't done anything wrong.
But I believe you could stop killing people.
You have any idea how stupid that sounds?
Yes, Creeper called me a fool for it, but
Yeah, he's right.
the fact that
Told you
you
he's a
even
smart one.
apologized, that shows that there is something in you that realizes that something you did was wrong. You won't tell me what it is, but you admit something you did was wrong. Tell you what. So, what was it that you wanted to apologize for?
It's not important, Ben.
Please. I just want some closure. Let's head inside. Stupid things. One of them got caught right in that roof there. It's rather funny. Fine. We can discuss this over, I don't know. What is it you even eat? Do you even eat anything? Or is that not part of the Malachi lifestyle?
I'm still a person. I get hungry, you idiot.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we're trying to poke fun. So, what is it that you apologized for? Please, just give me some closure at the very least. If you're going to kill me, which it seems like you're likely to, I'd like to know that, well, that at least my hope that there was something in you was true.
I didn't want things to go down the way they did.
Hmm.
Okay?
I forgive
With
you.
with me and Vio, it was the one meaningful relationship that I had with anyone.
I remember. You two were rather nice. You guys hung out.
I mean, do I forgive him for what happened? No, but
But I'm the closest thing you'll get to the original Leo, so personally, I want to forgive you. if he could contact us outside of his lab, I'm sure he'd say the same.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Malachi. Now, you head on over to the election place and get stuff ready for Saturday, alright? We can talk then. And I won't forget this, Malachi. Thank you.
Bye, Ben.
See you soon.
I'll see you at the election, okay?
Alright, I'll see you then.
I don't know what his problem is. Sometimes I wish things could just go back to how they were, but I mean, things are gonna be better this way. That's what I do, right? I'm here to make things better. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna have to see what Saturday has in store.